Hi everybody, it's Highland Gamer here and welcome back to my channel. And today, once again, it's FIFA 21 career mode on world class difficulty with Manchester United, and welcome back to season 3. And it's the very early stages for us today, and we start off today against Burnley. But just before we get into it, to make sure you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes coming out, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the little bell, and you'll get a notification every time I release a new video. Now, if you're enjoying these videos, I would really love it if you could give me a like, a thumbs up, just to get so that I know you are enjoying the videos, and leave me feedback. Now that can be anything from formations that I play, potential transfers that you'd like me to think about, or just any way that I can improve the channel. Anything you'd like to say to me, very much appreciated, and I will of course get back to you. And lastly, if you've missed any of the previous seasons or any of the episodes at all, the link is, as always, is in the description box just below, so you can go ahead and enjoy them as well. Okay, so let's have a look at what's happening today. So you can see we start off against Burnley, and then we've got a week off, and we go again against Man City. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because that'll be a cracking game. Man City, top of the table, played 2-1-2, scored 6, conceded none. And then we finish off with a third game now. I'm sorry, I don't know what team that is. I don't recognise that badge. But it's 3 league games today, so by the time we finish today, the league table will make a bit more sense, because as it stands, it doesn't really matter too much at the minute. I mean, look who's top, that doesn't make sense. But no, seriously, I mean, we're down at 6th at the minute, but we've played less games than other teams around us, and yeah, if we win this game, we go potentially up to the top of the table from 6th. So the squad kind of picks itself these days, if I'm being honest with you, unless there's a lot of congestion. And you can see there, the starting 11, but the likes of Martial, Greenwood on the bench, Daniel James there as well. And then you've got all these as backup also, which isn't exactly bad backup to have. One change I am going to make is Dallo for Dest. Dest will come back in on the bench. But that's the team all picked. And that's really all I want to say just now, guys. Let's just get straight into the game, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so that was a difficult game. I don't think the strikers were in the best form for it, but we got the win. It was a 1-0 win. I think it was Mbappe getting the goal. Um, and that's what counts at the end of the day. Gets us back up to third. You can see there. We'll go and have a quick look at that now, in fact. So you can see City, Liverpool, United, first, second, third, and 9, 7, and 7 points. So bit by bit, starting to take a wee bit more shape. But yeah, with any luck, Man City, Liverpool, and ourselves will be in a tight race all the way to the end of the season. Okay, so it's match day. So we're going to go ahead and play against Man City today. As it stands, we're in fourth, but it's only because Newcastle have played their game. So depending on how this game goes, we could either potentially go up to, well, first, or I guess right down the table. It's obviously that early just now. The team we're going to go with, not lots of changes needed to be made, really. Just little sensible things to try and rest a few players out that maybe need rested. I wish I had Maguire for this, but I don't, so there's no point crying over that. I'll put Diaby back in there. So that's the starting 11 I'm likely going to go with. So obviously very important game for us, but it is very early in the season for that game, so there's no need to panic regardless of what happens. Okay, so I've just had a message from Bruno Fernandes saying basically that the lads are worried that the team isn't motivated to win anything this season, which I think is a bit harsh considering where we are in the league after a few games and what happened last season. So what we'll do is I'm maybe going to go and have a think, and I might actually splurge out on a special signing this season to sort of maybe correct that. But yeah, it seems a bit daft that they would say that, I think. But anyway, let's not worry about that just now. Let's just get into the Man City game. Well, guys, I'd say that was a wee bit scrappy, but at the end of the day, playing against a team like Man City, it's going to be scrappy, isn't it? And look at what that's done to the league table. So we're actually now top, or joint top at least. And in fact, look, played for me and Liverpool have both won 3. We've both drawn 1. I've scored 10, they've scored 9. I've conceded 4, they've conceded 3. So we've both got a goal difference of 6. So yeah, it's very, very tight, and obviously Man City just 1 point behind on 9 as well. Good thing about that, apart from the fact that I made the top team Man City drop points, is the fact that it was the first goals against. Oh no, they conceded 1 other goal. Sorry, I didn't realise that, but now they've conceded a decent amount of goals as well. So that's good. But we now go to transfer deadline day. No, I'm not actually going to go and buy someone, because at the end of the day, I don't need to, and I'll just be buying someone to please the players. And at the end of the day, if a player, one of my top players, wants to leave, then fine, I'll let them leave, but I'll replace them as a swap deal with another player that's sort of equally good. So yeah, I'm happy enough to do that. But yeah, let's just move on to the end of the transfer window, and I'll let you know what happens. Okay, guys, so it's match day. You didn't really miss too much. The main thing which made me laugh a bit is Liverpool wanted to sign Mbappe for 196 million, so that obviously got rejected. I mean, let's be honest, that's like Man United going to try and sign some like Salah or something just now. It would never happen. So yeah, it got rejected, and that's the end of that. But now we go to play Brentford. Now the team is really good at the minute. There's no one tad. I want to have a look at the length of time between games. So you can see we've got quite a few games coming up, and we start a Champions League campaign. So I'm not going to be disrespectful to them, but I'm going to play some of my reserves and subs, because I feel like, I don't know, maybe the team isn't playing as well as it maybe could at the minute, and I would maybe like to try and give other people a chance to sort of prove themselves, and if nothing else, keeps everyone happy, and it gives people that don't normally play a chance to play and prove themselves, and then it rests my main players like Haaland and Mbappe for Champions League. Okay guys, so this is the team that I'm going to go for. You can see it is a lot weaker than normal, but that's still a very strong team. I mean, Van der Beek's 87, Martial and Greenwood, both good players and whatnot. There's still a lot of mid to high 80s in there, so that's still a very good team. And in terms of the bench, you can see I've got Fernandes and Mbappe there, if they're needed. Hopefully they won't, but I've also got, like I said, Dallo, Fred, James, and that don't get a lot of game time, who can hopefully come on as well. So that's the team we're going to go for, and let's see how we get on. was a really good performance, especially when you think the team that I put out there. And for any of the haters out there that say, you know, look who they were playing, yes, fair enough, but they can only beat who's in front of them. And they did really good, especially Martial, getting some like 4 goals or something. So really chuffed there. So that now goes to bed though, and we think about the Champions League now. Um, but that gives me an issue because I think Martial has kind of put his name in the starting lineup. So who do I leave out, Haaland or Mbappe? Difficult choice. But let's go and have a look at the Premier League first of all. Okay, guys, so here's the Premier League table, and you can see everyone's played 5 games now, which is really good. Um, so ourselves, Liverpool and Man City, 13, 13, 12. Chelsea just behind on 10, same with Arsenal. And our goal difference starting to take shape now with we had a clean sheet, so we've actually conceded less than Man City, Chelsea and Arsenal, but one more than Liverpool, but we've scored a lot more than Liverpool. Well, I say a lot more, we've scored an extra 4 goals, but after 5 games, that's pretty good. And I can see there Man City and Liverpool will be playing each other. So a chance for me to maybe pull away just a little bit if I can win my game. What do we have coming up then, guys? You can see we start in the Champions League. I'm not sure who that's against, so I am sorry about that. And then we've got Southampton, and then I think, if I remember right, it's been a while, but I think that might be Bolton, and that's in the cup. So not I'd say mixed bag there for the types of games we've got coming up. But you can see there you've then got like Napoli, you've got Everton coming up, Chelsea and Liverpool, Ajax all coming up, I think. Or yeah, it is Ajax, yeah. So lots of tricky games coming up, and yeah, if you want to make sure you don't miss them, you know what to do. It's to hit that subscribe button, and hit the little bell so you get that notification when the video does go live. But last thing I want to do today is just show you the top scorers. So you can see Martial, after that great performance, is actually joint top, which is really good. And he's played 2 games less than Salah as well. Mbappe is on 10th with 3 goals from 4 matches. So not the best up for him, and I don't even know if Haaland is in there at all. Fernandes is there. So Haaland's not even in there yet. So my 2 main strikers, not the best start to the season for them really. But you can see there when it comes to assists, there's a lot of United players in there. There's Rashford, there's Mbappe, there's Haaland. Williams is even in there, and Greenwood in the top 15. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top 15. That's really good. And clean sheets, well, I mean, it's early yet to really read too much into that. But yeah, guys, to make sure you don't miss any of those upcoming matches and the start of my Champions League campaign, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and the bell as well so you get that notification. If you're enjoying these videos, please give me a thumbs up so I know that you are enjoying them, and leave me some feedback, some comments on anything you think I can do in terms of tactics, formation, transfers, that sort of thing, but also anything I can do to improve the channel. I'm open to all constructive criticism, so don't be shy, leave me a message and I will get back in touch with you. But for now, guys, whoever you are and wherever you are, happy gaming and have a good day.